Okay, you guys, so we are back with another video. DDG is currently, I think he's still in Nigeria, and he's been doing some collaborations with some Nigerian streamers. And not just that, he has been doing some charity work as well. So he has been doing some charity work as well, wherein he's assisting like schools, the community, etc. And as you guys know, and as I've shared with you guys, DDG has allegedly built a mansion in Nigeria and is planning on moving to Nigeria. How will that work out with this co-parenting situation? I don't know, but he has been saying for the past few months that he's anxious to move to Nigeria because he's getting tired of the United States. And to be honest, he's not the only one with that sentiment. There are quite a few people who are tired, and naturally people just get tired of their environment. It doesn't matter what country you live in, it doesn't matter how good it is. Sometimes people, they just yearn for a change of scenery, a change of culture, a different way of life, you know. So he has been anxious to, take a trip to Nigeria, which he has done recently. So he teamed up with quite a few streamers and they did some live stream. But Efe was asking him about India Love. You guys know that India Love and DDG story, like, oh my God. I told you guys that it's gonna be very hard for him to really get people to understand that there's nothing going on between him and India Love, and it is because of how they started out. And then when many of his friends were like, no, you can't do this because people are gonna tease you about India Love, and he realized that people actually started teasing him about India Love. He started telling media outlets that India Love is just his pal, they're just good friends, they have just an amazing relationship, and that's just it, right? But by then, many people were still not listening. You know why? It is because the content creators report on DDG and India Love allegedly having a relationship. It was more than the media outlets who were saying they're just friends. They don't have a real relationship. So when the numbers are, more, when the people who are saying they're together are more than the people who are saying they're not together, you're gonna find an over influx of people consistently hearing that they are together. So as such, when he was in Nigeria doing that collaboration with Efe, Ife asked him about India Love, what's going on with India Love? Is it that they have a relationship? And he's saying no, he doesn't have a relationship with India Love. He's making it clear again that they're just friends. There's nothing intimate between them. So let's take a look at that clip together, shall we? And then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
A lot of people used to say, like, you and India Love together. What kind of relationship that you guys have?
We don't have a relationship. I mean, we're not together,
You said?
This is my homie.
Okay, so, I don't know what this guy's gonna do, because to be very honest, he has been saying the same thing from the get-go, that they're not together. And then when he says it, and whenever I do videos talking about it, I'll have people in my comment section saying, look at this live stream, look at that live stream. They made it seem as though they were smashing on this live stream. They made it seem as though they were into something in this video here. And there are quite a few videos where they did give people the impression that something is going on. So know that the world has it wrong. That is their best to clean. It's honestly not ours to clean. For those who know the truth, just know the truth. Have they smashed since they've been together? It is very much possible, but the truth is, it's really absolutely none of our business. It really is none of our business. But so I don't know what happened. The camera just cut right off. So, as I was saying, DDG is going to have to pull himself out of this one because he put himself in it, and a lot of people are genuinely confused because they're looking at the live streams. People are looking at how they started and everything else after that. No one else is listening to it or paying attention. So he created this on himself, and he's just going to have to clean it up, and he's going to have to deal with it. And then, and as I was saying, I believe this is going to cause him to truly distance himself from India. I think DDG, when he loves his friends, he loves his friends. Even though India is a female, I think he really likes her because she is street coded, and I think he likes her because she's really cool. So I don't know how they're gonna, work this one out, but hey, good luck to both parties. And indialove was cheering him on. indialove gives this little thug vibe wherein when DDG was having the court issue with Hallie, she was given the sense that, oh yes, DDG fought the good fight and DDG fought the good fight and he won, and she was just giving all that was not true. So he put himself in this mess, and he's gonna have to work his way out of it. And I think it's gonna be hard for him to do because I think he actually likes indialove as a friend, and I think he truly appreciates indialove as a friend. And if you look at, how indialove is always giving him that hype, that's what he craves from women. He loves to be nurtured by women. I don't know if you guys realize that. So as such, I think he may very well hold on to indialove as a very, very good friend of his because he loves when someone treats him like that baby boy. He loves the baby boy treatment, and indialove tends to foster that for him and give him that, So I think we may see them having a really good long-standing friendship, or it may get sour. It can get sour as well because he might get desperate in wanting to prove that they had nothing together, because now it's not just now. Ever since he has been hanging out with India, the guys have been throwing jabs at him saying that India is not someone you wife up, and India has, been ran through, and India has been through the streets. And the truth of the matter is, even if he's not with indialove, I think he's going to feel offended by that, and he may play it off cool. So that may get to him eventually, because even now, Soulja Boy is using that against him. Soulja is telling him, hey, I smash indialove. Soulja Boy is like Ray J telling Kanye, I hit it first, So that may get under his skin. I hope that he doesn't go throwing a tantrum on indialove, because the truth of the matter is, indialove has been his hype man. Even though her intention was to garner clout and attention from it, she did pay her dues. She paid her dues. So I just hope that he doesn't crash out on her, keeping fingers crossed. But hey, that's a question that he's going to have to consistently respond to. I don't know for how long, but I have to say, he positioned himself in this position because that's how he started out with her. He wanted to give the impression that he leveled up with indialove, and his friends were like, no, the internet is not going to fall for that trick because India has been around the block. As per his friends, I'm not saying that because, it's not something that I promote about women, because if a woman has been around the block, it means that the men have been around the block too, because the woman cannot go around the block alone. And it's time women start learning to clap back at men, because if these women are whores, you men are what? Who's supporting these women? Exactly. But women should not do what the guys do, okay? Women should never do what the guys do. But that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Peace.